On the broadcast tonight, desperate days in what is right now the saddest place on earth. Aid is pouring into the Philippines now, but as we'll see firsthand tonight, it's a huge challenge getting it out where it's needed.
From NBC News World Headquarters in New York, this is NBC Nightly News with Brian Williams.
And now our update on this continuing and desperate situation in the Philippines. Tonight, the UN is out with their new estimate of the death toll, nearly 4,500 so far. Also tonight, some food and water and medical help is finally getting in, but it's not clear if it's reaching the hundreds of thousands who desperately need it. Tonight, NBC's Harry Smith has ventured back into the hard-hit city of Tacloban. Harry, good evening.
Brian, thanks very much. Once again in Tacloban, and yesterday, though, we crisscrossed this country with the United States Marine Corps, and if possible, gain an even greater understanding of just the depth and the scope of the problems, and also the urgency for need of response.
We've been looking at scenes of misery all week, an incomprehensible visual onslaught. But as we're almost 7 full days now since the storm hit, this is what you should know.
Aid is starting to pour in from all over the world. We're at the Cebu airport. Back there's a plane from the United Arab Emirates. Right behind me, one from Israel. There's planes here from Asia, from Australia. The world is responding.
But in the storm zone, little of that response is being felt. That's why storm victims by the hundreds wait in lines at the Tacloban airport, lines that don't seem to move. Terry Medaglia works at the local post office. She's been in line for 3 days.
The people like us, very ordinary, cannot go to Manila. We're just suffering from hunger, no water,
no medicine.
No medicine.
And so the U.S. Marines are throwing everything they have at the problem, including the Osprey. It can fly like a plane, but take off or land like a helicopter, making it an ideal bridge between the aid that's come in and those who desperately need it. We rode along as the Ospreys made deliveries in hard-hit Guion, a town cut off since the storm hit.
We're in a little village called Iwan, and these Ospreys have come in loaded with aid, loaded with food. There are police and some local emergency workers that are here helping unload the planes, but look at this crowd that's assembled around here. What was it like here Friday?
Oh, it's horrible. It's like hell.
Tranquila Motan worries that the aid may not get to the people who need it most. But as best we could tell, the shipment was secure. As the Ospreys continue to swoop from village to village, you can't help but wonder what would happen if they weren't here. Lieutenant General John Whistler told me this work is like second nature to the Marines.
They train to that, so being able to come out here and make a difference for these people means all the world to them.
And Brian, one of the things that's interesting, we're so focused on the immediate needs of these people, but as you travel across the country, the power lines are down everywhere. There is no running water any place in this storm zone, and restoring all of that is going to take a long, long time.